if you are a beginner level coach, or if you want to start online education business or the infra product business, then it is sure that we have to deal with a lot of informations in terms of books, in terms of courses, in terms of consumption of the content through videos, YouTube's podcast, or the any article, blogs, etc. But the most of the knowledge worker or the digital entrepreneur making biggest mistake is that we are learning lot of thing, but at the same time how we can applying or where we need all this information is not retrieval on the place. So I'm struggling with that lot of thing, and now I'm realized that I have to be taking notes because we cannot manage everything from our head itself. And I realized that this is the one thing that I am avoiding, postponing, and injecting on someone else, and even though there was a lot of important to it. And then we have to deal with lot of task and project in our personal, in our home, in business, or dealing with the clients, or working in the industry or any job. So that we must cultivate the two skill, that managing our task and taking notes very seriously, and this will becomes our source of content, our source of ideas, as well as all we can say that is the gold gem we can use later in or from the start point. So today I explored the I was because I'm kind of old way of kind of people, and I try to do everything from my mind or my head itself, never written down. Sometime I written, sometime I don't wrote, everything is going haphazardly. They now realize that we must have to make a system, or we must have to use a tool, and then I'm looking for that, and I search about note taking applications or the software. So I found there are bunch of tools there, and each and every tools have a unique applications and benefits and user case. And then I explored through the, even I am taking notes in the Google Docs or the Google Keep. Sometimes in office I use some Microsoft Office note, like that. But when it's come to personal, if we are trying to make something, building our online brand, or the want to launch something in digital field or the internet business kind of stuff, then we must have a solid tools. And I found very easiest and very simple, that is the Todoist. And then I immediately look around that is functionality, I watch some videos, and I found very pretty cool to use it. And now I've started using to manage my all the tasks instead of juggling in our mind or brain. Why couldn't I use my mind or brain for the creative work? And I started dumping everything in terms of task, projects, whatever it may be. And second thing is that what I explore is that there are a lot of tools like Evernote, Obsidian's, Notions, or the Apple Note, or the Microsoft Note, and whole bunch of other tools and technology available there to take notes and retrieve on the real time use case. And the reason behind that is I found useful and pretty easy in Evernote, because there is a lot of templates is there. I watched some of the few videos, and it is interface is like very easy, but it will not make sense in the initial basis. Once we get start on taking notes, then it will make sense all these things what we are doing on. And so we can only learn from the doing hands-on, not by just learning passively learning from the courses or the videos. This is the harsh truth that I have realized for myself. And second thing what I would like to say is that if we have very little time, or if we are building out of from our 9 to 5 regular job, then managing time and having time for all these juggling elements in our life is very very crucial. So though if you are an entrepreneur, or if you are a self-help enthusiastic, you love reading books, or you love transforming your habits behavior, and you read books, because the leaders are the readers, and the coaches are some kind of teachers and leaders. And so I'm also found myself, I'm very much love to read books, all different kinds of books. But and then I finding very difficult to take special time to reading for 30 minutes 1 hours in my spare time. So what I did that, there is a 1.5 hours of commute time for my working factory. So I have to travel every day 3 hours. It will take 2.5 hours to back and forth, or the to and fro. So I think this is the good time where I can read my book, and even I do my meditation as well, and do my affirmations and personal development mindset work, because only working on the ideas and only taking for the analyzing and technical part of everything, instead of if we embracing and if we making and embodying to our subconscious mind. And this is the best way. There is a suggestions like affirmations during your meditation, and this will work. And even though for that to happen we need to 30 to 40 minutes or even 20 minutes, but from spare time, it if I am doing all these things in at my home in a spare time, then I will come back to the shortage of time or the left behind of the my other projects, which is important for me, because we have to do social work as well, so we cannot neglect at all. So what I did is that I used my commute travel for three things, that is the reading books and learn from there, and doing a meditation even while in a sleep mode, like first 20 minutes in wakefulness, and ultimately I get some rest also. And third thing is that listening my self recorded voice, and like using of affirmations and gratitude, everything I do during my commute time. And the benefit is that all this 20 to 30 minutes, by finishing all these three tasks, three activities of mindset activity, and I will go back to the rest, and up until my destination is arrived, my destination will come, and I feel very good, and a sense of uh, freedom, a sense of very meaningful thing, because I have used my time wisely. So this is the thing. And the third thing what I would like to use that, how AI is becoming my day-to-day assistant, or the co-pilot, or the hands-on friend, like that. And though it is well known that AI is very good at writing something, even though we are not an expert, even though we don't know how to use it, but if we learn few basic things like prompting about the what we want out of that AI, then it will become a gold mine for us. So what happens that I have very 15 minutes time that I have to write a mail for my company work. And then what I did is that, instead of making things from my mind and assembling all these things and organizing and sequencing all the preceding steps, or the information, I just putted my prompt in the chat GPT, and I got a brief idea, and from there I able to write that email in a just 10 minutes, or the 10 minutes, just in a 10 minutes, because even though it will spit out everything, but everything is not relevant. We are as much as we become specific, and then it will give us the immediate result as well. And a third thing what I learned today, which is insightful thing, this lot of time may choose, or we make a decision based on our like authority bias, or our social bias itself. Sometimes we or relying and distorting our own decision at any particular moment, or particular event, or any scenario, like that. And sometimes we are not reasoning the situation, or not reasoning our response and it consequence. So so what the main lesson is that, so we must take, or we must take the account, we must consider all the aspect while shooting or doing any solid decisions. Well, there is a human connections, where there is a human relationships, or like teammates, or the co-workers are associated with that, because we sometimes distorted our reality from our out of our bias, what we believed true or not true for ourselves, and we make a choice or decision based on the other people's opinion, other people's choices. Because sometimes what happens is the same people is want to deliver the thing which may or may not be applicable to us, but the behind the scene it is beneficial to him only. And if we do or we make a choice on that, then definitely is going to be backfire on us. So this is the one important lesson I learned today with one incident is happened during my work. So this is all about today's, and I hope you got the point, and let me know what did you learn from this, and what are the any insights. If you want to give me suggestions, then also give me the suggestions same time, so I can learn from you. I will come back tomorrow for the new topic or my new learning and sharing my perspective on my journey of greatness. Thank you.